vegan fit for life, and I am so happy to connect with you. I was able to completely transform my life in a positive manner by finding the gym and by changing my nutrition so that I was eating appropriately for my body. And I am very happy and very excited to be able to share that with you. Thanks for joining us. Hi, I'm Coach Clarissa, and I'm here today with another leg day, one of my favorite days. I think for a lot of us women, leg day is a favorite day. Hard, but favorite. So today we're going to start off with one of my favorite hamstring warm-ups, the Nordic curls. Nordic curls are incredibly challenging. So in this particular version, it's a great stepping stone. It uses a resistance band to add a little bit of resistance, but also to add a little bit of assistance, and to help you build the confidence and the strength that you need to perform a Nordic curl. So with this one, you want to, aim for 10, aim for 15, but always listen to your body, do what feels good. And if you can't hit that number, it's okay. Just work on showing up for yourself and building that strength that you need to progress the exercise each week.
This is a band-assisted Nordic hamstring curls. So you want to anchor the band to the back of the machine and then bring the band around your chest over the top of your biceps and secure your hands over the band to keep it from sliding. And then we're going to make sure the feet are anchored. We're going to extend, contract the core, and then use the hamstrings to pull yourself back up. So you're contracting hamstrings here, right there. Good. And then we're going to extend. You should feel them lengthening. Core is super tight. You should not feel anything in the back. You should just feel at this point your hamstrings should be working on that contraction, and the core should be working as you're extending forwards, lengthening the hamstrings. So contract and extend. We want to inhale here, exhale here. So using the hamstrings to pull yourself back. Nothing in the lower back, nothing in the calves, just the hamstrings working in this particular version of the Nordic hamstring curl.
From there, we're going to move to some seated hamstring curls. Those are really great. They're slow, they're controlled, they're focused. They really target the hamstring, which is going to help increase the strength on the whole posterior side of the body. Hamstring curls, we can aim anywhere between 10 and 15, and you want two to four sets. So again, really listening to your body here and doing what is appropriate for your personal goals.
This is your seated leg curl, and you want to make sure that you're really locked into this machine. So we're not creating leverage from anywhere. So we're going to place that pad on the back of our calf, right? And then you're going to contract the hamstring and bring that pad in close to your glutes. So you're pressing it back behind you. So if you think about it, it's like your hamstring is doing a bicep curl, and you're really trying to keep your hips down on the seat. You really press into that pad on your knees to keep your back and keep you from sliding, and really focus on controlling that motion. So bringing the legs out is nice and controlled, and bringing that pad back underneath the body, the contraction portion, is also really controlled. So the only place we want to feel this working is in the hamstrings. You should not feel it in your glutes at all. You should not feel it in your calves at all. Making sure that our feet are not flexed is really going to ensure that we're not activating any calf muscles. So just hamstrings here.
From there, we're going to move over to a landmine sumo squat. So that is using total posterior side of the body. We're working hamstrings, we're working glutes. You have some lat engagement because you're keeping the bar here locked and loaded, similar to the lat engagement and the engagement in the back you'll get doing a deadlift. With the landmine squat, 8 to 15 reps again is a good range, and working anywhere 2 to 4 sets.
So this is the landmine squat. The stance is similar to what you would set up for a sumo squat or sumo deadlift. And same thing, we're going to grab the weight here, use both of your hands, interlock the fingers, and grasp the barbell. You're going to set your lats, lock down those shoulder blades, keep your spine nice and straight. So as we come up or pressing through the whole foot, we're really thinking about squeezing the inner thighs together. So you should feel this a lot on the inner thigh. You're also going to feel it in the glutes, specifically underneath the glutes, like where the glutes and the hamstrings go together. Your core stays really tight. You are bending the knees, sending the hips back. So it's not a deadlift. It is a squat. And you're keeping your arms super close to your body to keep that weight in as close as possible.
From there, we're moving over to a leg press. With where we have our foot position on this leg press, this particular demonstration is more focused on the quads. So if we move our feet down lower, we are going to be recruiting more from the quad than the hamstring or the glutes. So it is completely fine to allow your toes to go past your knees, as I show in the video, as long as there is no pain. If there is no pain, then you need to work on adjusting the stance and do, again, what is appropriate for your body.
So this is a pivot leg press, or like a lever leg press. You could also use something like a hammer strength leg press. Here I have the foot position is lower because we're targeting more so of the quads. If we had a higher, wider foot position, we would see more of hamstring activation. But here we're really pressing through more so just the front side of our foot. So we have the feet are moderately close together. We do have our toes pointed out slightly so that we're hitting more of the outer edge of the quads. And we really want to make sure that we are controlling those reps. So really being slow and intentional as we bring the weight in, and then really being intentional as we press the weight out and pressing through that whole ball of the foot. We want to extend the legs, but we do not want to lock the knees. It's very important. Inhale as we bring it in, and then we're going to exhale as we start to press the weight away. That's going to help stabilize the core, make you more solid, and ultimately give you more power. So we also want to make sure that our hips aren't coming up out of the seat. As you can see, I've got a hold of the seat here to keep me down. That way we're not putting tension on the lower back.
And then we're going to finish today's workout with the barbell glute thrust. So again, this is another great strength exercise. The stronger our glutes are, the more it's going to improve our deadlift, the more it's going to improve our squat, the more it's going to improve low back pain. So don't be afraid of it. Go ahead, load up, and again, anywhere 8 to 15. I had one trainer once that prescribed that in a set of 50. I don't recommend that for anyone. But again, working anywhere between 8 and 15 reps is a really good range for your glute thrust, and then just working to build strength over time there as well.
For the barbell glute thrust, we want to start with the bar over our hips. We're going to have the feet underneath the knees, and we're going to come up to bring our hips so that they're in line with our knees, close, locking out the hips. Then we're going to control the lower of the bar and press our hips back up to straight. We want to keep the chin tucked. Our back pad, the bench, the stool, whatever you're using, should be underneath the bottom of the shoulder blades. And you're not pivoting there. You're hinging at the hips. And you should feel this only in the glutes.
So that is it for today's workout for our leg day. I hope you like it. If you do, go ahead and leave a comment. If you don't, go ahead and leave a comment. If you want to film your workout and tag me in it, I would be honored to watch. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and we'll see you next time.